Hello, I am talking to a wonderful mom that I met one time. Her name is Cindy. Cindy has wealth of information that I always tell her she has to put it on YouTube. So I finally was so grateful that I had a free time and she allowed me to make a video of it. I'm so grateful for that. So thank you, Cindy, for that first.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Okay, so in our conversations, we were talking about vegetables and all that stuff. So.
Basically how this whole started with my daughter, who's now 30 years old, and she graduated from college. She has a nicer career than me and is doing fabulous. She was diagnosed with autism and a lot of other neurological issues and things like that. I started noticing things right away when she was an infant, but she didn't really actually get fully diagnosed until she was about 4. But nobody had any information for me at that time. So what happened was I got myself a computer and I got online and I started doing research. And a very lovely friend of mine who I was talking to where I work said to me the phrase sensory integration dysfunction. So I started looking up that, and I ran into the Autism Research Society, which is online, and it was started by 2 doctors who had family members with autism that were told to give up on them, and they absolutely refused. So they started the society. It's out in California, and huge website.
Okay.
What was really great about them was they reached out to the parents, and they had you go through your child's symptoms, what you found worked for you, and then put all this information from all these parents and made it available to any parent. And it's still on their website. It's called Autism Effectiveness Checklist. They're up in the little corner. You can go in and sign up. You can put in your information. You don't have to, but you can go in there and see all the information, and it'll list different vitamins and nutrients. No drugs. Some people need drugs at some point, but no drugs, just amino acids, things like that, that worked and helped. And it was very, very helpful because no doctors would help. They didn't have the information. They also have now what they call advanced autism services, which offer biomedical intervention, guidance about dietary change and things like that. And they actually first started me with gluten-free, dairy-free.
Yes.
Fortunately, that was 30 years ago, and it was impossible to find. Now it's everywhere, thank goodness. But another thing that was suggested to us was digestive enzymes. Very simple thing. It's just a little enzyme that your stomach would produce, and when you eat your food, it helps break it down more. The first dose of digestive enzymes was the first time my daughter looked directly at us.
Oh,
it was
that's so nice.
That it was actually very unnerving because she hadn't looked at us directly in years, and all of a sudden my daughter was looking at it, so it was very weird. Very simple, very benign. And what I have found is basically, and everybody's different, so I can't say this fits everybody. But it seems to me, when I look at my whole family, we have definitely, there's different metabolic pathways in your body. We all have problems with certain pathways. And that helps that, certain nutrients that we need are not getting into our body, things like that. We have been able to correct it by cleaning up our environment first, getting all the perfumes, toxins, preservatives, food dyes, get it out. Get completely out of processed food as much as possible. Just eat natural food as much as you can. And try to do organics, especially on the things that are what they call the dirty devils, berries and things like that are being sprayed with fungicides, things like that. You got to go through and really work on eliminating. But your environment, if your skin is your biggest organ. So if you're constantly walking around smelling of your clothes smell and all this other stuff because of the perfumes and the dyes and things like that. It's touching your skin, you're smelling it, you're ingesting it, and then your poor body has to detoxify it.
Absolutely.
So what happens is when your detoxification pathways aren't working, you just start getting bogged down more with toxins. And I think nowadays there's probably even more toxins out there. So it's even more important to really clean up your act. And let's see. I'm sorry, I gotta go back to my notes.
That's okay. You speaking of detoxes, you were telling me one time that even washing clothes, there's a specific way that we have to wash clothes.
I make my own laundry detergent. I found it on Pinterest. It was very easy.
Wow.
You can look it up. There's all sorts of people out there that make all sorts of ones. So I make my own laundry detergent. It's way cheaper. You can put like scents in there if you want, like essential oils and things like that. But even the essential oils nowadays, they're a little on the toxic side, so I just eliminate them. And the nice thing about it is my clothes come out nicer, and I don't need the anti-static and the softeners, and the dyes don't go gray and everything else, so it works out and is way cheaper. So work on that, working on getting anything out of your house that's got a smell to it. I've even eliminated like aluminum pans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I have found that aluminum foil pans that you use, I can taste it.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah, because the more you get your area clean, unfortunately, the more you will notice and react. Things like
Sensations will come back.
It'll come back, so it's really bad. So I can't use things like Dawn dish detergent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can taste it on the dishes after, when I take them out of the cabinet. So I have to get, and there's plenty of them out there. You can get them just in the regular grocery store. You don't have to get any fancy brands or anything else. You know, there's places like Nature Promise that makes a lot of reasonably priced stuff. No dyes, no perfumes, no things like that. They make cleaners, they make dish soap, all that other stuff.
Okay.
Getting back to different things like your food.
Yes.
Make it yourself as much as you can.
Absolutely.
It can be as simple or as complicated as you want to go. You could get a nice steak and throw it on the grill with a salad and a potato.
Yes.
It can be that simple.
Yeah.
Just not out of the box. And people are like, oh, I can't live. Trust me, you can live. And you have to understand, when you eat at a chain food, a food chain restaurant nowadays, a lot of the foods basically that you're ordering and they're putting out for you is really a TV dinner. So it's already processed, it's already cooked. All your nutrients are gone. So that's, and it's cheaper. And you eat better at home. And like I said, you don't have to make it hard on yourself. You really don't. I will take a whole tray of roasted vegetables, make 2 big trays, keep them in the fridge. That's my side dish. Throw in a protein, throw in a salad. You're good to go. It does not have to be that fancy. I found adding supplements, like we started with the digestive enzymes, that really helps. I find a lot of people are also low in very simple things that you can change. Omega-3s.
Omega-3,
help the nervous system, everything else like that get better. Medium chain triglycerides, that's basically like coconut oil. Just more refined, you want to definitely just get them. But it's absorbed faster into your food, because a lot of the oils that are already on the shelf, they're so old and been sitting around so long, they actually radiate them. So they are not rancid when you go to eat them. You can't sense, you can't really tell. So don't eat them. but you can find small companies that make right in your grocery store
Absolutely.
a product that's cold pressed, good, much better,
Yes.
you know, shorter lifespan. It's a little company that's not gonna be sitting around in
Absolutely.
you
I
know,
agree with that.
tankers and everything else like that.
Yeah.
Much better for you. And even salt is processed.
I know.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's true.
It is
When you think
processed.
about it, it is processed.
It's super
been there
processed.
for-
It's the simple
yes.
things. One of the
Yeah.
worst things actually for you is white sugar. It's one of
Yes.
the absolute worst things, and they're actually
Absolutely.
even tying it into cancer and things like that now.
Absolutely.
Celtic salt,
Mm-hmm.
which is actually nothing more than dehydrated seawater.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I use. It's really
Celtic
high
salt.
in a lot of the minerals and even iodine, because it's out there with all the kelp and
Yes.
everything else like that. And it
Absolutely.
has tendency to stay in your body more as nutrition
Oh, I love that.
than just regular salt.
Now I have to look for that now.
A lot of other problems too with people with these issues is our immune systems.
Yes.
Our immune systems just can't seem to function because they're so bogged down with all these toxins.
Absolutely.
So a lot of us have problems with, we're carrying Epstein-Barr, we're carrying
Yes.
strep, we're carrying
Absolutely.
mono, and your body's constantly, chronically trying to fight this
Virus or bacteria.
you can't get out of. Candida is another one, yeast, things like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
A very effective thing that was told to me by a doctor actually
Yeah.
for fighting these things is one, they feed on all these preservatives, all this crap, all this sugar. It's really a lot of times the reason why you start getting cravings. You just have these sugar cravings and you just need the sugars, you need the carbs, you need this, you need that.
Yeah.
It's because all these things that are in your body and eating your nutrients with it.
Yeah.
Get them out of your life.
Yeah.
Clear them out as much as possible, and you can take these cravings away.
Okay.
But you also starve the viruses and things like that, so that they get lower and lower and lower, and then your body has more of a chance
Okay.
to actually bring yourself up healthier and better and fight them.
Yeah.
And two of the ingredients that were recommended to me by a doctor was simple amino acids, monolaurin and lysine.
Oh, I didn't.
Monolaurin.
Monolaurin. What is that?
Yeah, it is it's a lysine or an amino acid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you actually want to use the two of them together.
Uh-huh.
They're most effective. They actually can get into the outer shell of the viruses.
Okay.
And the monolaurin actually eats through it and gets it so it's degraded. And then the lysine gets in and actually kills the viruses.
So where do you get that?
Oh, any food store. You
Really?
can probably buy it in any,
Okay.
even grocery store. But, get a good small brand so it's good quality stuff. You don't have to buy expensive stuff. Just find a small, good brand stuff.
Okay. Do you recommend a certain brand?
I actually like Now,
Now?
which
Okay.
you can find a lot. There's a company called Vitacost where I buy my pills and a lot of the gluten-free stuff and things like that.
Okay.
And they have great coupons, and you only need to spend $49 to get free shipping and things like that. But yeah, I get a lot of. They actually have their own brand of it, the Vitacost brand. They sell Now.
Okay.
You don't need any big fancy brands. You
Yeah.
really don't.
Yeah.
You just need a good quality, not mass-produced
Yes.
products. And of course, when you were talking about food allergies and things like that, check and make sure that if you're allergic to wheat or corn or things like that, that it's not in your vitamins and supplements that you're using. Yeah, I'm allergic to corn, so
So true.
yes.
Oh my goodness.
It's in everything.
It is in everything.
And that's another
No, it's
problem.
not.
It's really not the food.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is what we have done to the food.
Yes. I agree with that.
So I think it's a combination of all the toxins that we're exposed to just